a stand, but guess what? So did everybody else in this city. This story right here is about the Baltimore Riots. Sit back, relax, smash that subscribe button. V-Mob, let's get them, let's go. I'm talking blocks on fire. I'm talking about police everywhere. And I'm talking about, man, it got so serious they had to call in the National Guard. This situation right here, man, is the Baltimore Riots. So now, yo, what's up, Mob? We back at them again, man. When they thought it was finna end, thank y'all for riding with me. Well, you know you fell a lot with your boy stories with V. At this time, Mob, y'all know what I need y'all to do for us. Like, share, comment, and I repeat, smash that subscribe button, y'all. We are on the road to 100,000 subscribers. If you're new to the platform, welcome. Y'all know the motto by now, man. Kick back, relax. I got the rest of the show. AV Mob, let's get them, let's go. What's up, Mob? We back at them again, man. Kicking it off from the top. V story time, the Baltimore Riots. Let's go. So now, y'all, man, this situation right here was one in a lifetime. I'm talking about from the moment that it happened, I knew, like, man, this was going to be in the Baltimore City history book. So now we got a young man. He was from down the projects for real. He ends up getting into a situation with the police, always them being so crooked, naive, and just so down and dirty, man. They ends up doing they do the soldier wrong, and he ends up passing away. Now, when that happened, man, his whole hood, man, the projects down there, the whole hood goes off. I'm talking about, man, salute to them guys down there. They literally stood on some revolutionary type time, man. They stood up, they wasn't going for it, and you know they started to do what they do. And I believe, don't quote me, I believe it started off with like hitting just regular stores, them just doing whatever they was doing down there. Bum, man, the shit ended up going so wild. Malls was getting hit, Rite Aids, pharmacies, goddamn diamond stores, man. The city was going crazy to the point where it made it from the city all the way out to the county. So now they start trying to hit county malls. I believe the first one that got hit was Towson. Now during this time we had a Gucci store, a Louis store, Lacoste, Burberry. We had some high-end stores up there. This is probably why till this day we ain't got no Gucci or no Louis stores in the city. Man, they going through the mall. I'm talking about they throwing shit through the window. They looting, they stealing $10, $20, $30,000 bags, $4,000 or $5,000 shirts, shoes, man. They stealing everything in the motherfucking store. So bum, the police go up there. Some dudes get caught, some don't. But the city is in an uproar right now. I'm talking about from Baltimore City all the way to Baltimore County, man. Motherfuckers is going wild. So now it gets to the point to where as though they start telling us they won't call the National Guard. And so now I don't even know what the National Guard is doing this time. I'm like, man, what the fuck is that? They like, man, they gonna have the dudes with the tanks like the Marines and shit. I'm like, what, for real? They like, hell yeah. So bum, they ends up calling them down here. So now when the National Guard and them get down here, they posted up on, I guess, like the primary blocks where everything is going crazy at. So they pull down there. They got the tanks down there. They out there with the ride shields and all that. Man, we going hard on them. I'm talking about, man, motherfuckers down there throwing bricks at them, throwing rocks at them. They throwing everything at them, still dragging. This is why I told y'all, yo, we got some of the, man, salute to my city, man, Baltimore City, stand up, man. So now we got some of the most elite hustlers alive, yo, because even with all this nonsense going on, motherfuckers are still going hand in hand. I'm talking about, yo, you had people walking around the helicopter out. They got on police captain like hats and shit. Motherfuckers that knocked the captain hat off. Motherfuckers is walking around with it. This is how wild it is. So now though, they down there, they talking about they putting the city under curfew. You got to be in the house at a certain time. If you ain't in the house at a certain time, you going to jail. We not trying to hear none of that. Do what y'all going to do. It's up. So now though, once they hit the mall, they hit the pharmacies and all that, me and my homeboys, we riding through the city, cool and bit and handling our business. We try to go down North Avenue. Now, North Avenue is a well-known strip for real. We try to shoot down North, yo. I lied to you not, yo. You literally got the street on fire. Like, the street is blocked off because it's fucking ablaze. It's just full of fire. You got a man next to the car. He moonwalking next to the car, yo, while the car's on fire. I'm talking about, I'm dying laughing in the car, yo. It's real tears coming down my eyes. This motherfucker is moonwalking next to a car that is set on fire, right? So it's crazy as shit. But how you see all, like, how it's like a street right here. Imagine all these houses is businesses. You just see people jumping in, like, don't you know, like the front window where they got the advertisement at, all that whole window is bust open. So you just see people jumping in and out of the window. They got cash registers. They got George Foreman grill, whatever the store. It's people walking up and down the street with stacks of lottery tickets, talking about, man, selling winning scratch off. I got the winning scratch off. You got people with G-Shock watches. You got people with motherfucking meds, illegal and legal. The shit was crazy. So now we pull up for real, bum. It's a store right here. So my homeboy's like, shit, y'all already go in there. I'm like, go ahead, do your thing. I step out the car. I straight roll me a blunt. I'm just right there smoking for real. They go in there, they rummage through, but it's so much fucking traffic. It's like, man, it ain't even gonna be shit in there. I'm not wasting my time because I already promised my peoples. My mother called me like, please, I'm telling you, I don't want to see your ass on the news. I'm like, man, I ain't doing no looting. I'm cooling. So I had gave my promise to her and the God that I wasn't going to loot nothing. So I'm just chilling right there, smoking my blunt. But as I'm right there, so many people is walking up and down the street with everything for sale. Yo, I'm talking about fitted caps, socks, tank tops, lottery tickets, watches, perfume, cologne, sunglasses, shoes, sandals, earrings. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? This shit is like Vegas, bro. This shit look like a Vegas strip. So now though, with all this going on, you gotta understand the beast is still the beast and the streets is still the streets. So let's say all the police and law enforcement is on these 4 major blocks. That means the whole rest of the city is free with no motherfucking protection and no surveillance. So you got motherfuckers that's getting up on their opposition. You got spots that's getting jacked. You got niggas that's getting jacked. People getting put up in the trunk. Motherfuckers is getting held for ransom because it's like, shit, this is the most vulnerablest time. This is the time to get your enemy right now. This is the time that you get your man. So whole time, you got a little dude for real. He going at it with an opposition. He from over this side of town. The other guys is from another side of town. Whole time, he know all this shit that's going on in the city. And he know everybody is loose and lackadaisical right now. Everybody is focused or worried about what's going on with the riots. They forgetting about their everyday shit that was going on before this happened. Whole time, him and his dudes load up in the van. They spin on the other side of town. They ends up catching the big man. He posted on the block, but all his little hitters and workers, they ripping and running through the city, having fun. Whole time, he right there chilling, smoking a blunt, chilling on the porch. They run down, jump out the van. They jack him. Not only do they jack him, no, they grab him up, throw him in the van, of course, take him back to the spot. They demand him to jump on the phone, call the rest of the squad, get that motherfucking ransom money. They wanted $30,000 for him. The dudes end up sending the $30,000, you know, however they end up making that happen. They let him go. Lie to you not. Not even 5 days later, they trunk him again, make him send another 30. But whole time when the dudes send the money, they don't even send the whole 30 for real. They send like 15 and they try to negotiate the shit. Whole time the little dudes get the 15, they off the connect. Because from the beginning, I believe in my heart they knew that they weren't going. This what the whole plan was from the beginning, was to get him out of there because it had already been bloodshed in the street. So for you to be in opposition, that's between a rock and a hard place, because you know deep down in your heart, even if I send this money, it's a possibility that they can off the big man. But if we don't send it and they would have let him go, we gonna have to live with that forever. So the first time they paid it, second time they tried to negotiate, they sent some of the money, but they still ended up, when they get to the spot where they was supposed to pick him up at, it was an M1, you know, they ended up picking him up, but it wasn't the way that they was supposed to. But that was just a wicked and wild situation, man. And then the little dudes end up leaving them there because it's like, man, what the fuck we gonna do with somebody that done passed away? What the fuck we gonna put him in the car and take him somewhere? No, we can't do that. So they ends up leaving them right there. The next morning when the shit come across the news, they find a body in the middle of the street, broad daylight, like in the middle of traffic. Like, man, this shit was crazy, man. But the only reason that they was able to leave Shorty right there was because the city was so under fucking siege, and all the police and law enforcement and National Guard and shit, they was patrolling this side of town and trying to keep a lockdown on that side of the town. But you still got shit that's going on this side, south, the county, everywhere else. So that time was wild, man. I might do a couple more episodes on this Baltimore Riot time. Y'all jump in the comments, let me know, man. But make sure y'all continue to stay locked in with the kid. Hit that subscribe button, share the platform out. I love y'all to death, man. But with that being said, thank y'all for riding with me. Well, you know you forever locked in with your boy Stories with V. At this time, one more time for me, like, share, comment, and I repeat, smash that subscribe button, y'all. We'll be at 100K in no time. From the bottom of my heart, I love each and every one of y'all, man. Make sure y'all tapping in with us on all platforms, man. IG, hit the subscribe button. Follow us on TikTok. We got the Twitch going. We taking over the game, man. 2025 is our year. V Mob, V Crime, V Time. Let's get them. Let's go.